Alright, welcome to the Volleyball Data Lab. I'm your host, Tyler. I'm going to introduce an idea that's hopefully going to make life a little bit easier. It's called projects. On the top right, you're going to see that there's a button up here that says projects. Whether you are on Mac or Windows, there should be a button up here saying projects. If you just open up R for the first time, it'll probably say none. You're going to click that and hit New Project. This will generate a new folder within your R document. As you can see right now, I'm in R, and there's nothing going on. And my new project is still loading. And once that's loaded, there we are. I'm going to hit New Directory. New Project. We're going to call this... it's nice to have these projects because it creates a new folder within R, and you can separate projects or works. For example, maybe you want Coach J to have certain PDFs or certain requests or something, or Coach K is wanting a certain app, a certain shiny app. Organizing it this way will allow you just to have a bunch of folders, and you can, I was working on this project on this folder, I was working on this project on this folder. It just makes it easier than having a zillion folders with a zillion DVWs and a zillion R files and just trying to figure out where the heck you're going from there. Just kind of keeping it separated in that way. So for example, let's say I want to make a reception plot, or a reception PDF or something, a reception report. Then you'll see that creates this. And when you go inside of it, you'll see that stuff is there. Now, I want to create another folder in here, and you can do it here, and you can see over there, it creates, either way, it works. I'm going to say DVWs. If I go back to there, DVWs. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in DVWs inside the DVW folder. Just give me one moment to do that. Documents, excuse me. So I'm going to put in these DVWs in here. Kidney music. That's not what I want. DVWs. Now if I open that, boom. So now here's a nice little trick. You hit new file. So if you put Control-Shift-N, that will give you a new file. Or you come up here, new file, R script. You're going to save it. You're going to say parse DVWs. So library tidyverse, library data volley, and library datavolley extra. So I put together a package you can download. It's called datavolleyXtra. If you're curious where that is, let's see if I can find it. A lot of pause on this video recently. That's all good though. It's here, Tyler Widdowson, GitHub/Tyler Widdowson / datavolleyXtra. So basically the idea is you just throw that in, throw that into here, hit enter, and that will download. And when you run it, all you need to do is that, and check this out. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to paste it. Now check this out. So we're going to just go like this. Just open up those packages. Now, when I do this, check this out. Boom, baby. We got a data frame. No need to parse. No need to create a bunch of extra code. Super simple. Trying to make your life easier. That's the idea. I still like the idea of parsing DVW solo, so that way you can add, take away, create additional data as you want. It's going to change for everyone, depending on the needs. Once it's done loading, the kicker with this package is it may not be very fast, but it works, and it gives you a bunch of data, additional data, and I'll review it once it's open. It's quite useful. If you look at that package I was just at, we can see you have the position of the player, you have the match happening, so the date and the two teams playing. You have the player, so the last the number of the player with a space and a dash and another space and the last name of the player. You have the opponent score, the team score, the match won by the team, the sets won by the team, the number of sets won, who the opponent is, if the setter's in front row, back row, the setter position, so we'll say rotation 1, S in 1, rotation 6, S in 2. The setter ID, visitor setter ID, match won by team ID, set won by team ID, visiting sets won, home sets won. There is a lot of additional stuff going on. File name, date, receiving team. So yeah, that's, oh look, there it is. You can do that and you can check it out for yourself. Why do we do this? I'll go ahead. So if I just look at the columns that contain sets won, set number. I don't have if the team currently playing in that current set won that set or not. That's kind of annoying to me, to be honest, but yeah, that'll be something I'll have to update. Anyway, so yeah, that will make life easier. From here, you can create. What I like to do personally is I like to save file, or excuse me, save df, file equals data.rda. So what this does, now you have this right here. You save it, you close it. Now let's open a new file, library tidyverse, library datavolley. You don't even have to load the package datavolleyXtra anymore. And then what you're going to do is load data. And then you're going to do load file equals data.rda. And then what that does is that loads df. So now you don't have a zillion DVWs you have to load, and you just hit load data RDA, and it was super quick. And it's named df, and a bunch of stuff comes up. So then you df group by team, summarize. Reception equals sum, skill equals reception, NA.RM equals true, and you can look at all the reception numbers of teams playing. So that's a way to kind of, you know, use this data volley framework within packages or projects. It's really nice, it's really efficient, it separates your works. And now let's say, for example, I want to close project. Oh, yeah, we don't need to save that. Close project. So when I close it, it goes back to the beginning. Oh, there's nothing there, except I have my reception report. If you click on it and you click on project, do you want to open the project? Yes. When you do that, it'll load your project and all your files that are in there. So if you need to separate DVW files, it's super convenient. Oh, maybe my reception report has a different data set than my attacking report, or, you know, etc. It's just dependent on what your needs are, keeping and how often you're running things. It's all truly dependent on that kind of stuff. So watch, if I go load file equals data.rda, boom, df is right there. and everything's there that I want. So anyway, quick snippet, quick video. Actually 10 minutes is too long, but it's a video. Yeah, 10 minutes. Hopefully it's helpful.